Happy Valentine's Day. Here are the heating instructions for your Valentine's Day 3-course meal drop-off. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If your oven runs hot, drop it 25 degrees to 325. If it runs low, raise it up to 375. Take off the lids for all the containers for the beef short rib, your pomme duchesse, and your Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. I like to place it all onto a baking sheet tray and then throw it right into the oven. If you don't have a baking sheet tray, that's fine. Just throw it into the oven on the middle rack. Set a timer for 25 minutes and let it cook. Once 20 minutes has elapsed, start preparing your other sauces. We have the beef jus here. Make sure you put a lid on it and microwave for 15 seconds. Give it a stir, and if you need to add it in for another 5 seconds, do so. It's gonna look really gelatinous when it's cold, but once you heat it up, it'll loosen up. Once 25 minutes have elapsed, we gave you a cake tester. You can insert it into the egg roll and test it on your wrist to make sure the insides are hot. If you want it extra crispy, throw it into a little toaster and rotate it and give it another 5 minutes at 350 degrees. Cut these egg rolls on the bias and plate them up onto a plate of choice and serve it with your dipping sauce. Here we have a confit garlic Dijonnaise, or you can serve it with our gochujang gang barbecue sauce. The pomme duchesse should look like this. It's a potato cake, and underneath you'll find creamy, cheesy leeks. Go ahead and put that onto the plate of choice, right into the middle of the plate. 2 scoops does fine, and then we will scoop our vegetable melange right on top of that into a nice little line going off into the angle of the plate. Sprinkle with a little bit of the herbs that you see in a little 4-ounce container. This is just thyme, rosemary, and parsley. And then you're going to take your short rib and place it diagonal, almost like you're making a little X with the short rib and the vegetables. Spoon over your beef jus on top of the short rib, and then sprinkle with your panko herb crumb coating. After you do that, you can sprinkle and garnish with a little bit of parsley that is in a little 4-ounce container as well, and more sauce if you like. The sauce is extremely rich, so use it sparingly. And if there's leftover, you can always save it for the next day and grill it up on a nice steak or a delicious cheeseburger. Inside the little box, you'll find a heart-shaped mini red velvet cake with cream cheese buttercream. And this cookie is an actual mix between a cookie and a brownie, a New York style triple chocolate chunk red velvet brookie. Inside these little containers, we have a white chocolate raspberry mousse with passion fruit crumble, and we'll also find chocolate covered strawberries. Thank you again for supporting us. We hope you guys have a happy, wonderful Valentine's Day, and remember, stay happy, stay hungry, feed your soul, and feed your mind. See you guys next year.